All right, we're here. We're live.
Hello.
And Chastity is here.
Hi, Chastity.
Rita sent me a message that she has to go to town, so she can't be on here. So we'll see who else comes on. And see. So I have two giveaways today. I have coffee cup. Let's see. Can you see? All you need is love and coffee. I have a bunch of coffee cups left from my cafe that I used to put in. I used them for the cocoa bombs when we had the cocoa bomb craze.
Oh, yeah.
So I sold probably hundreds of these, and I still have like a box left. So I thought I would give some away.
Are you going to do more cocoa bombs? Or are you cocoa bombed out?
Nobody really asked for them, and if they do, it's at Christmas time.
Yeah.
You know, or it's not as crazy as it was. So sometimes Halloween they want them to go around the campfire and make hot chocolate and sit outside.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't advertise anything anymore, so it's just word of mouth with me or people who have bought from me before.
Did you see the ice cream bombs that I made?
Yes. Yeah, I said
really
I was going to make Lynn some of those.
Phil loved the root beer floats with the ice cream bombs. He thought that was the greatest.
Yeah, that sounds good. I did some root beer I did vanilla cake bomb, cocoa bomb with the root beer packets that you can buy on the side. So it was like a root beer hot chocolate.
Nice.
It was okay. It was different. Yeah, it was sweet.
Yeah.
I think that's all they care about is sweet.
Yeah, these the root beer float ones I made with white chocolate and root beer together is pretty good.
Yeah.
Very sugary, but it's pretty good.
And then I have a cookbook. I found a couple of these and I never use them. It's a Pampered Chef.
Oh yeah, I think I have one of those also.
Yeah. Y'all are making me want to float now. I know it sounds really good.
It makes a good breakfast.
We used to make them at work a lot.
What's that?
At work, we would make them.
Yeah.
We'd be bored. It would be slow. We'd be bored. Let's make root beer floats or cherry limeades.
Yes. Yeah, I used to make that all the time when I worked at the theater. We have people here that make homemade root beer. It is so good. I love that so much.
I have never had homemade root beer.
It's different and a lot even sweeter than regular root beer. So good stuff. So how was the storm last night? Did it stay gone after you got home?
Yeah, it pretty much it rained on me all the way home, and I pulled in the driveway and it stopped. But it wasn't too bad. The wind didn't blow real hard, about 30 or 40 miles an hour.
Wow, I can't imagine that. I mean, like 15 mile an hour here seems really bad to me. 20 mile an hour, you know,
we constantly have like 40 mile an hour winds here. It happens. Wind gust, yeah, 60 when in the spring it gets going sometimes.
Wow.
But they finally, I guess, got a lot of stuff cleaned up from when I was in Arizona with you, the 100 mile an hour winds, and the back of our hotel looks a lot better.
Good. Did it get a lot of trees down over there?
Yeah.
The hotel?
Yeah, it did. There's a little park behind the hotel. It has walking trails and trees. And yeah, it got a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what would happen to our trees around here if we got that kind of wind. We're not used to that.
It was different flying in because it was real late when I got home because moved our flight 3 times. It was delayed, and so it was really late when I got here, and, it's like the half the city was dark, usually everything's lit up when you fly in, and
Yeah.
it was still half the city was out of electric.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
that's really
I
strange.
yeah, yeah, I would think that that would be a very eerie feeling
Yeah,
to
it
fly
is.
into. Yeah. Well, I have some good news. I have started taking benzothiamine, which is like a B1. It's a type of B1, and like I have so much more energy, and I've actually lost 10 pounds. So yay, I'm very
Where are
glad
you
for that.
getting that at?
It's one that I ordered off of Amazon. So
Off of
there's
Amazon?
like a B1 thiamine monostrate, I think it's called, and then a B1 HCl, which is a good version to start with, and then you bump up to the benzothiamine and then TTFD. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice by any means, but um, but it's pretty crazy how much better I feel taking this.
With the B1. I take a vitamin that has B1 in it, but or all the B's in it, but I don't know that it's that potent, really. It says it is, but you don't know if it is or
Yeah,
not. Mine
I'm
is
taking a lot
is
of this stuff.
D. I have a problem with keeping my vitamin D up.
Hmm. There's one here. We have a company that manufactures vitamins here near in our town, and they make a vitamin D with algae oil. So it's like you get the omega 3s with the vitamin D, and then you're not taking seed oil, or like some of them are made with vegetable oil or
Mhm.
canola oil or something like that, and so that can deplete your vitamins while you're taking your vitamins. So so this algae oil one is really good. I'll send some to you.
The chastity. Yeah, I started taking a lot of supplements for my long COVID. I started the doTERRA, which Jesse got me interested in that. So the collagen is what helped me a lot with my losing my hair. It's all coming back and it's real thick now. I've been on it since January. I started it in January. It's all the pills I have a problem with. I forget to take them. I even bought a cute little.
I know, I love that one so much. It's very helpful.
They were so cute. And I put them in that and I take them to work and then I get sidetracked at work. Uh,
Hmm.
so I have to really start doing more with the supplements because I just bought all the peppermint and everything. And it helps, but I'm horrible at forgetting my supplements.
Yeah, yeah. There's some tricks that I do, but I'm in a different environment than you are. Like I can just put them on my desk and to help me remember to take them. But yeah, it's hard when you're always moving around and stuff, and um, trying to make it all fit in. But and I try to space mine out. I usually don't take everything at once. So, and I'm
Mhm.
taking 3 of these B1s a day. So
I'll have to check that one out. I used to use them little bitty Ziploc baggies for pills. I bought them off of
yeah,
Amazon, whole bag of them, and I would put all my pills in it every day and carry it around. But I'm horrible at it, and I can set them out, by the bar at work, but I
you
just
need like a necklace, like like a locket where you can hold all your pills.
yeah.
Oh, wait, they're right there. That would, for some people, that would be a very large locket.
Yeah, yeah, it does have it. It's hard to.
I don't take a lot during a day, but I do like to take extra vitamin D because that seems like everybody's so deficient in that, and I feel so much better when I take it. But this B1 has been like lifesaver for me. I feel so great taking it. In
The
addition to
doc
everything else.
put me on a vitamin D with calcium, and it made me so sick.
Mhm.
And I felt horrible on it, and it made me gain weight. I mean, just like, wow, 1
Yeah.
week and I was
Yeah.
gaining weight. I just quit taking it, and I just do the collagen, and um, then I bought the peppermint, and I bought the other stuff from doTERRA. So I'm gonna look for some more supplements in doTERRA. And
Yeah. Their line of vitamins are really good too. I know a
yeah,
lot of
because I
people
need
that
a good vitamin. I'm almost out of the ones I was taking. I have a problem finding ones that don't have iodine in them.
Mhm.
I can't do iodine. Um, it makes me real sick too. Get weird things after you have COVID, when you have the long COVID, just different things. I itched like crazy. Um, both times after I had COVID, I itched from the inside out. Just it was horrible. I took Benadryl for a
So very strange.
long time.
Such strange symptoms.
Yeah,
But
I have the
even with the
asthma,
regular COVID.
and I have asthma now. I had the itching, losing my hair, and the brain fog was horrible.
Don't you feel like that's kind of gone with it after the calcium or there's my my own
The
um,
collagen,
collagen? Don't you feel like
yeah,
that's
a
fueling
lot
it a
of the
lot
brain
too?
fog is gone because I would just be so out there, couldn't think.
Yeah. Yeah, that stuff has been very, very helpful to me. And that's another thing that I try to take during the day now because I've started drinking mineral water at night, and so I stopped taking my collagen at night and started taking it in the middle of the day so that I could take my mineral water at night, and that just makes me fall asleep so good.
I'm
Like I
so
can barely keep my eyes open.
I'm, I am so addicted to the Topo Chico.
Isn't it great? Do you get the one with the lime in it?
Yes, we have them at work.
Oh yeah.
They're easy to get to, but we just got a new one in, and it's a tropical one.
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
And so I seen them down in the storeroom, and I'm like, I'm gonna grab them, and then grabbed a bunch of other stuff, and I forgot to get those, and so I'm gonna go down there and get one when I go to
Yeah.
work later and get the tropical ones.
Wow,
But
that
people
sounds
like
good.
the they call it ranch water with the tequila and soda.
Oh,
Tequila and Topo Chico is what they like.
so do they like the one with the lime?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that the coconut one would be as good
Yeah. Yeah.
with tequila. Yeah, nah.
I can drink about, like I like the bigger bottles of Perrier, and I can drink maybe about half of that, and I'll start getting really, really drowsy. But I want to finish it because I want all of the magnesium and potassium, and I don't think that Perrier has zinc in it. I think that was just one brand that I found, and it has a little bit of calcium in it too. But yeah, so I want like all those benefits, and I'm like sitting there falling asleep trying to drink the rest of it. Good
I
stuff.
drink at least one Topo Chico a night. Sometimes I'm gonna move up a little. Sometimes I drink two. Depends on how busy I am.
And you can drink it and then drive home because I would fall asleep.
No, I don't fall asleep.
Wow, they make me so sleepy.
I probably do when I get home, and I take magnesium when I get home,
Oh yeah,
and I sleep real good at night. Yeah,
yeah.
with that. I don't know if anybody else is going to come on. This Chastity is on here.
Well, she certainly deserves to win, so that would be good. Chastity, have you tried any DoTerra essential oils? Because I'm giving away a wild orange.
Yeah, she says she's working. She'll be in and out, so she might
Oh,
not
okay.
hear it.
Okay.
Oh, there she is. Yeah, smiley face. She did.
Good.
You need to see her little bird bath thing. It's so cute. She made it with a lamp, an
Oh,
old lamp.
cool. Yeah, that sounds fun.
She said she hasn't hasn't tried any.
Okay, cool. Well, wild orange is very happy. All of the citrus oils are very uplifting and energizing. And I've heard before, I don't know if it's true or not, that in some countries they put the smell of wild orange into the air ducts at businesses to make their employees work faster. So I guess it's like really uplifting for that. So
When I was at the cafe and Yvette had the gift shop, she ordered those little things that they put on the walls to smell, and we had
mhm.
an orange one time, and it was so good. It smelled real citrusy, and it was really nice. I was happy when I was up there. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's one that I'll drop in my palm and then like rub my hands together like this and cup them over my nose to inhale because that gives you like a big burst of it and it's really good if you need to.
Well, I need to look at the doTERRA and order me some more. I still have I use my lavender a lot at night. Um, and I use my, oh, what is that one called? Something, I put it in my, uh, ad additive, I don't remember the name of it.
Adaptive, adaptive.
Adaptive, yeah, I put it in my little, thing in here to smell.
The
I like that.
diffuser.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chastity says she puts essential oil flea treatments on her dogs. Maybe that's why they're so hyper.
yeah. We have a lady here that is a groomer and she's just learned like everything to treat animals with essential oils. She's working with horses and dogs and cats and all kinds of animals and like all kinds of ailments to treat them by using essential oils.
So, what was the big thing whenever essential oils first started using that was toxic to dogs?
There are certain ones that they can't have, and just like foods, like dogs can't have onions and stuff, and so there's certain oils that are toxic and not brands, but the actual plant stuff that aren't good for dogs. And I
Mm.
don't have a list of what those are. I know that lavender is okay, and I don't think that they like the citrus oils. I don't think, um, and and I don't know what if there's like blends that aren't good for dogs. But I've used lavender. Lavender is probably the main one that I use for my dogs, and my little dog got in an ant bed and got bit on his paw, and we immediately put lavender oil on his paw, and he didn't lick it. He wasn't yelling anymore. He just calmed down and laid down and went to sleep. And Bill said, "There you can see that there's no placebo effect because a dog doesn't know placebo effect." So
Yeah.
it just like calmed him right down, and we were so happy that took care of it. So, and
Cherie's here. Hey,
I
Cherie.
see one thing with dogs, you do need to dilute the oils because their sense of smell. I dilute it like with olive oil.
Bobby Joe had a reaction to Frontline. Yeah, I'm always afraid to use those things on my dogs. Mine don't have fleas or anything. They don't go out a whole lot, and we keep our yard mowed, and um, we had chiggers one time, but it was mostly by my flowers, and I got the chiggers.
Yikes, that would be scary.
They
We don't have here.
itch like crazy.
What's that?
Chiggers itch like crazy. It just so bad. Cherie uses lavender and peppermint. I love peppermint. You get bit by everything. I do if I'm outside.
Yeah,
Mosquito chiggers.
doTERRA has TerraShield, which is a really good bug repellent, and they make it in a spray bottle like this. So like it's very portable and you can take it with you. This is an On Guard spray. This is a antibacterial spray, and it smells good. So I actually use it as a room freshener. But
Room freshener.
yeah, have you smelled On Guard?
No, I haven't ordered any of that yet. I try to order something different every month. Some new stuff.
This is like really good. I like it like as a Christmas one, but it can be used anytime. But it's clove and cinnamon and wild orange and
Oh yeah, I love that smell.
yeah.
Steve got chiggers one time. They are horrible. They're horrible. I used to get them growing up. I was always at my grandparents' house and they lived in the country and there was blackberry bushes everywhere. And yes, I would go pick blackberries and just be covered with them. My grandma would take clear fingernail polish and dot them because it would suffocate them, the little chiggers, and it wouldn't be as bad, but they itch horribly. Yes.
And do you have to like pull them off or do they fall off?
No, they get under your skin. They're like they're horrible little things. They're horrible. You can't see them.
And then so how do you get rid of them? How do you get them out?
They eventually die. I mean, they just get under the skin. It just, the bite or whatever it is, just, it makes you whelp up. It itches horribly, almost as bad as poison ivy or poison sumac or something like that.
They're just tiny little things, aren't they? Are they
tiny? You can't see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when you first said it, I was imagining, I think, leeches.
Oh no.
And that would gross me out so bad.
No.
Yeah, then chiggers are just little tiny, like gnats, kind of, right?
Smaller than you just can't see them. Yeah, they just get you. And so Lynn sprayed some stuff around the bottom of where my flowers are, and if I go out there and dig, although the rabbits are messing my flowers up right now.
We have some stray cats around that have taken the flower bed part seriously. They think it's their own bed now.
So I had these gladiolas. My gladiolas are getting so tall, but this year they fell over because the rabbits were digging the dirt so much up that now they aren't deep enough in the ground to stand up. So I don't know. I guess maybe this fall just dig all of my gladiolas up. And I love the gladiolas, but they're only pretty for a short time, and then the green part is just there. It's not even really pretty.
Have you ever tried to grow cosmos?
I have these tiger lilies in them, and if I don't have the gladiolas, the tiger lilies bloom over and over all summer, and they're really pretty. But the gladiolas took over, and they overshadow my lilies now. But I've got to do something this fall because, I mean, the rabbits have just dug my garden up so bad. I only have just a little bitty flower garden. And then they dug my lavender. I had lavender plant. I love to plant lavender. I always have lavender planted. And it dug my lavender up and it killed part of it. And I tried to pull the dead parts off of the lavender and the whole thing.
Oh no.
Came out. So now I got to
buy it. Lavender, but it just blooms for like a really short time. And
mine blooms from spring all the way into fall here.
Huh.
But
I think that mine doesn't like the heat. I have almost nothing blooming in my flower bed.
It's hot.
Yeah, it is. It's really hot. Yeah. Yeah, but I should have 6-foot high cosmos by now, and nothing. Yeah, I'm still waiting for them to grow.
We just don't usually have this much rain in July, and we've had a lot of rain.
Yeah.
I don't know. And Missouri usually gets the same as we get. I don't know, Sheree, if you guys have been getting lots of rain or not, because usually whatever comes here goes on that way. Or do you live in Missouri or Arkansas? I can't remember which one she lives in. I thought she said Missouri and the Ozarks.
We were so happy to finally get our first monsoon storm. It was wonderful.
Lynn said he was going to go out and film the storm last night with the tree going this way
Yeah.
and the rain going kind of sideways.
Yeah.
Send it to you.
I know ours was so mild, but they're scary though. You know, I mean, do you guys have a lot of lightning and stuff there too?
Yeah, there's a lot of lightning last night.
Because I always thought that lightning was everywhere, you know, but turns out that there's two places in the United States, Socorro, New Mexico, which is a ways away from us, and a place in Florida that are like the lightning centers of either the country or the world. They get the most lightning. But with the monsoons, you know, it's always an electrical storm and very loud and very dramatic, and I just thought that was how storms were everywhere. But some people don't have that. They have like really mild, just rain.
No, we get the thunder boomers. Yeah, it is so humid here yesterday, Chastity. It was like 94% humidity and 95 degrees. So it was 100% humidity here.
We have 29% humidity, and I'm
oh my gosh. I would love 29% humidity. So I'm pulling my hair back because it's so crazy. Mine goes nuts when it's humid.
Well, our humidity should be a lot higher right now, you know, because to get the monsoons to generate, but it has to have that humidity go up the mountain and build up the clouds. But just you know, we're not used to this.
It's 86 where Chastity is in Tennessee, right? Ours is, let's see, what is our temperature here today so far?
It's 94 degrees here already at 9 o'clock this morning.
It's 82 here, but we're going to be like, we were had 117 heat index with humidity about 70% the other day. The heat index was 117.
I saw that people were going to Death Valley to experience record high temperatures of like 131 degrees.
Oh, I don't want to experience that.
No, I don't want to experience a heat stroke. Because that's what I would do. No matter how much water or ice you have packed around you, it's still gonna feel that heat.
No, I'm good.
So I don't know if you ever got an experience when you were here, Justina, where we were like in a restaurant and you walk out into the heat and it just like hits you all of a sudden. Did you ever feel that when you were here?
Not a little bit there. I feel it every night when I leave work.
Yeah.
I walk out to the parking garage and it's like, oh,
yeah. Well, it's
my car.
It's so funny because here, you know, the ACs are down so low, and then you walk out into the heat and it just feels like an oven, and that's that really dry heat, you know, like it's just blasting. It's a pretty interesting phenomenon, I think.
My glasses fog up when I walk out in the parking garage.
That's funny.
You're probably getting the rain we had a few hours ago, Chastity. We had it like it was about 8 o'clock, but then we had it again later, a little bit of rain around here. But yeah, 8 o'clock. It was so dark when I was driving home. I was like, I hate driving home in this stuff.
I really want to set up a camera to film the mountain and film the clouds building up above it, you know, when the monsoons are going.
Yeah.
And then how the clouds build up and then the rain starts going over the valley. But that would take a few hours, and I don't have cameras that would last that long. You know, I need a few different cameras going. So
yeah,
if I can figure that out, I want to do
those real good kind that have time elapse where you films for hours, but then you can condense it down.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have that. Mine shut off after I don't know how long, but without any warning. It's not like beep beep beep. I'm shutting off now. It's like bye. So all of a sudden, I don't know that I'm not filming anymore.
When I first started YouTube, I did that a few times thinking it was filming and it wasn't. I can't get it right.
I still am getting where I think that my microphone is on and it's not, and that's very frustrating. Yeah.
Yeah, when I first got my microphone, filmed a whole one and you couldn't hear anything because the microphone wasn't working right. I don't know. I just go along. Don't
Yep.
know what I'm doing. I just do it and then hope it at least turns out halfway right.
Yep. So I'm going to disappear for a second here. I'm back. So I don't know if you guys can see, but this is a magazine that I'm going to be editing for our Veterans Day Field of Honor. It has like the pictures and information on soldiers from the area that served here. People buy flags and have the flags displayed in front of our city hall, and each flag represents a different veteran.
Mm-hmm.
And so this magazine has like stories and stuff about history and just different things. And so I'm going to be putting the whole thing together this year.
That'll be so exciting. I did that article, over the one here, and they buy bricks in front of our city hall. It's got a big flagpole and a brick place to sit down, and then they buy bricks to lay and for the different veterans here in town. But I did that article and it didn't do anything on news when I did that article on Newsbreak. It didn't even hardly generate any.
Did you publish it for local?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it local. It didn't, or just Oklahoma. I did it for the whole state, and it didn't really do anything. And I
Yeah.
did
Mine
the
like
one
that too.
for the PAV, for the paralyzed veterans,
Mm-hmm.
and I did that for the U.S., and it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
We are sunny here today. I don't know how long that's going to last, but yeah, our index is we're at 82. We hardly have any humidity right now. Or for us, we don't have much humidity.
29 people. It's 29% here.
We would live for 29.
I just don't know what to do.
I mean, I can show you what humidity does. Look at this. I have to pull it back. It's horrible.
Yeah, mine is reacting to this little bit of humidity too. It's kind of flat right now, but it'll fizz out here in a little while. But
well, I don't know what to do since we only have. I think Sherry is still here, and Bobby Joe's still here, and you have the giveaway, and I have the two things: the coffee cup and the Pampered Chef. But
how about if I send a wild orange to both of them?
I think they would like that.
Okay. So, do they know how to contact me? They can send me an email through
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. So send me an email with your address, and I will send you a wild orange.
So I guess I could just do the drawing, and whoever wants the cookbook, and we'll do the coffee cup first, because I'm not sure how to really do this, because it's hashtag the yard. If you put in the hashtag for the yard, we'll decide then, I guess, who gets what, since it's only two. So we'll do the coffee cup first. So if you want the coffee cup, put in hashtag the yard.
We love our Oklahoma coffee cups. Those are really nice cups. They're very good size, and they're nice and sturdy.
And they say my heart's in Oklahoma.
Yeah, they do.
Now you have to come to Oklahoma.
I would love to come to Oklahoma. That's one part of the country that I've never been to, and I really feel like I need to go there. So.
Yeah, if you come here, take you see some stuff here, and then we could go on into Arkansas. It's not that far to Arkansas.
I would like to go to where my grandmother grew up in Missouri also.
Do you know what town?
I can't think of the name of it, but it's like almost to the border of Iowa.
Oh wow, that's a long ways.
Is that?
Yeah, it's cooler up there.
Pretty little town. I looked it up on Google Earth. Oh my gosh, it's like so picturesque.
I've been to Marceline, Missouri. It's a teeny tiny town. Been there several times. Go see a family, and it's close to Iowa border. Iowa, I have to remember, but it's where Walt Disney's from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Walt Disney lived there growing up, and they said he used to paint people's garage doors.
Huh.
With Mickey's and different things on them. I don't know. That's what I heard, but
well, this little town, I think it starts with an H, and it's a very small town. Looks like a little kind of like a farming community, and it looks just beautiful.
It's pretty up there. It really is. Missouri's got a lot. I've been around. Well, I don't know what happened to my camera. I've been to a lot of things in Missouri. One time went to the Precious Moments Museum. It's way out in the middle of nowhere.
Really?
We thought, well, we'll stop. Drove, and it's in Carthage, and drove and drove and drove. And thought, we are never going to get here. And then we finally did. And it's really a pretty place. It's all set up for events. It's a venue. So they have weddings and stuff there. And, now nobody even hardly buys Precious Moments. And I still have some. My grandma liked it. So I have her stuff, a little bit of hers.
Yeah, I don't know what they go for on the open market nowadays.
Yeah, nothing, because they were so mass produced that they really aren't. They don't have a high resale value at all.
Bill will, if we get anything that says limited edition on it, Bill doesn't want to open it because he thinks someday it's going to be worse than that. We have these things that are like packaged still. Like, just take them out of the package, enjoy them. He's like, no, it's limited edition.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah, it does, but not in his mind.
It's my mom's, though, the worst. She thinks just because it's old, it's worth something. I'm like, it's not.
Yeah.
That picture of John Wayne looks like it came from TGNY. Mom.
I loved TGNY. It was a great story.
I know. They hadn't been around in 30 years.
The predecessor to Walmart.
Like, it's not, it's got plastic on it. It's not worth anything.
Yeah. Yeah, there might be some things that, like he has a little toy Dukes of Hazzard car, like that, potentially, but I don't even know. I think
in Georgia, Babyland General, where the Cabbage Patch Kids are made, Chastity said, if you're ever there. I want to go to Georgia. I've never been. I want to go to the Carolinas. I want to go tour plantations.
I've been to New Orleans, but I've never. That's like the most I've been around that area. So That would be nice to go around there too.
I remember looking and looking and looking for Cabbage Patch Kids. I mean, the Cabbage Patch Babies, looking at the names and seeing when they were born, and tried to find when my daughter was born, my oldest daughter, and um, when she was born, I wanted one with her name on it, but they didn't have any.
Never had one. Never had one. I don't think I ever bought one for anybody either. So I that whole craze missed me somehow.
It was crazy. It
Yeah.
was nuts.
Yeah, and that kind of from what I've heard, like that kind of like set up that whole shopping. Like now people do that more regularly, you know, where they have to have this item and everybody goes after it like iPhones kind of.
Yeah, go crazy.
But I guess
Yeah, I want to go to South Carolina. That's one of the things I want to do. Savannah. You grew up in Savannah? Oh, that'd be cool.
seems like such a pretty town.
I know. Like Paula Dean talks about where she's from all the time. I'm like, that sounds so cool. To live where it's by water and where it's not hot,
Hmm.
where it's nice a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to ask you. I don't know why I didn't take you to get In-N-Out Burger when you were here. Have you ever had an In-N-Out Burger? Are they?
No, they have In-N-Out burgers in Texas, but they don't. They're supposed to be getting one here. Um, I haven't checked to see if they ever did or not, but yeah.
Because I realized that that's a California thing. You know, it started in California. It's been in Arizona for a few years. I'm like, yeah, I should have taken her to get an In-N-Out Burger, and they're fantastic fresh cut fries. They're really good. So next time you come, we'll get an In-N-Out Burger.
My son does his fries fresh. He cuts them. They cut them all the time.
That's the way to do it. Those are really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now he got sweet potato fries, and I love sweet potato fries.
Those are the worst for oxalates, though. So don't overeat them.
I've only had them twice.
That's good. Yeah.
I don't know. I try to back off of it a little bit. Trying to eat a little better. It's hard with Mr. Picky.
Yeah. More bacon. More bacon.
Well, I can always do bacon. Mm-hmm.
I get this thick cut bacon from the butcher, and it is so good. It's like probably 3-4 times as thick as regular bacon that you get in a package, and it bakes so easily. It's like to tear it apart, you're not leaving half of the piece of bacon with the other piece of bacon. You know, it's like really nice and thick and very delicious. I'm very grateful that I have that available to me because it's my cracker now.
Your cracker.
Yeah.
I like bacon. We just got a new menu at work, so I haven't tried the stuff on it yet. We have a steak, and so far everybody says it's really good. It's not. So one guy said it was really big. It's only supposed to be 7 ounces. It's a flank, steak, but they put the seasonings on it, and it's really good. Whatever seasonings they put on it. I haven't tried the steak yet, but we have chicken fettuccine, which is that's really good. Very fattening.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to make bad chicken fettuccine.
And they added spaghetti and meatballs. But sometimes I just get a hamburger patty and a side salad or some fruit or something. And because we just had a basic, after COVID, for the longest time, we just had bar food and didn't have really anything. Now we have some sauteed vegetables and different stuff. I hope they open the restaurant back up. We haven't had a real restaurant because we just been serving food out of the lounge. I hope
Do they plan to open that up?
They've talked about it, and we don't know yet. It's been closed for dinner even before COVID. It's been a while. Yeah. We have so many restaurants that are right there in the same little area where the hotel is now.
Yeah.
We used to
People can
not.
walk too.
Yes, they can walk to. It's just real close. It's just right across the street from
Yeah.
where we are. And then there's some more even across that. Oh, Tessie's hot chicken, thinking it hot kitchen.
Hi, Jessie.
Hi, Tessie. But I'm glad that they're doing things. But now they have Starbucks, and Starbucks is open at night. Now us bartenders have to learn how to do Starbucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's a lot to learn on that.
Well, we don't have a real Starbucks. It's just we have a coffee shop in the hotel that serves Starbucks coffee, but we have some of the drinks, like the cappuccinos and frappuccinos and all these fruity drinks they have now. And so, yeah, I said, okay, well, I need barista pay on top of bartender pay now.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, because that seems like it's its whole its own language, and like there would be a lot to know.
There it is, but we don't have like everything that Starbucks has.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, we have a new Starbucks opening up here, and should be open any time now. So with a drive-through, so we're excited about Starbucks being in our tiny town.
We have a street, and Broken Arrow is the next town over from me. It's on my way to Tulsa from where I live. There is one street there that has 10, maybe 11 coffee shops, and all of them but one is a drive-through.
Wow.
On this within a mile and a half.
Wow. That's crazy. And they're doing enough business for them all to
I guess
survive.
they keep opening, they keep building more. We have Dutch Brothers, we have Scooters, we have Starbucks, we have what is some of the other ones? I can't remember. Oh, Seven Brew. Then there's another one that's a local one that's been here for a long time. It's I can't remember the name of it. And then there's what else is there? They're just popping up every time I go over there. There's another coffee shop.
Wow. I'm surprised that it took us this long to get a Starbucks here.
I know they're putting Starbucks in the next little town where not far from me, it's a lake town, which I think they'll do good because a lot of people live at the lake. A lot of people in the summertime go to the lake, but they want coffee, and they grab coffees on the way.
Well, we've had a Starbucks inside our Safeway, but not a standalone, like the drive-through one. So it'll be good, I think. But
we used to have one in our Reese's grocery store.
I think that Safeway is under the same umbrella as that too. But we're getting 2 new stoplights in town, and that's kind of hard to deal with because our town is growing. So
your town's growing.
Yeah.
Ours just announced that the Creek Nation, I think it's Creek. Are we Creeker? Yes, it's Creek. Just bought a parcel, 35 acres on our highway here that comes into town, which is just a highway. It's not like a big highway or anything. It goes to the lake. And they're going to put a travel center with a casino.
Oh, my goodness.
Right here where we live.
Oh, wow.
It's just going to be a small casino. I'm like, well, it'll be busy.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That'll attract some people, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Will it change the traffic that goes through there or just?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's what they're trying to do is drag some more traffic. Well, they tried to put in just around the corner from us, almost a 400 lot RV park. And it was one of those, like a KOA that has a swimming pool and a dog park and all kinds of stuff in it. And It got voted down because the roads are too narrow here. It's country roads. They're not going to go and pave them and make them wider for that. It got shot down. So now and they'll get it because they have more money than
Yeah.
anybody in the state.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Things definitely change, don't they? But sometimes it's hard to see in the town that you grew up in. It's like shocking.
Yeah, I didn't grow up here.
Yeah.
I
I grew up
married.
here.
I married in here.
You married in here.
I
Yeah.
married it, but I've been here for 15 years.
That's pretty good established time.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's been that long
Yeah.
that I've been here. But I work all the time and I drive all the way to Tulsa to work. So
Yeah. You get a change of scenery all the time, huh?
just deal with the traffic.
Yeah.
And people that come here are amazed. You guys don't have any traffic. I'm like, oh yeah, we do.
We have rush minute. We don't have rush hour. It's not a whole hour. It's just rush minute.
You've been
Right
in
at 5
Tennessee.
o'clock.
Chastity's been in Tennessee for 15 years. I've been to Tennessee. I've only been to Nashville and Memphis. And it was fun. I really liked Nashville. It was a lot of fun. And of course, we went to Graceland. Had to take my mom in Memphis to Graceland.
Never been to Tennessee. I've been to Louisville, Kentucky. I don't know how far that is away from Tennessee. That's the only.
In Kentucky, I've been a lot in Kentucky. I've been around. Been quite a few places in Kentucky.
Louisville's a very pretty city.
Yeah, Louisville. That's where I went once. I went with my friend to her class reunion, Louisville.
Yeah, I liked it there with I guess that it has the most historical registry buildings in the nation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fort Knox.
Oh yeah, I forget that that's there too. Yeah. Yeah, that was the neat some neat buildings and stuff to see there from being in the Wild West, It's like our historical here is not as historical as it is there.
It's pretty historical
Yeah.
though. I haven't ever. Chastity lives in Chattanooga. I've never been to Chattanooga. I want to. I want to go a lot of places now. My friend's like, well, let's go to Boston.
That would be
Never
fun.
been up that way. I have never been that way too far. I've been to Florida and Tennessee and different places like that. The West Coast. I've been all the way to Bellingham, Washington.
Have you been up the coast of California?
No, not really. I've been to Long Beach. I've been to LA. Been to some of the where the oil places are in California. Been a lot in California. I just don't remember where all I was because I was with my ex-husband in his semi. We went to Grapevine, California. It was really cool. Lots of vineyards. And it's down in a valley, kind of like you. It's in a valley, and then we went through the mountains. It was fun. It was really cool to see it all. Yeah, I want to go to Boston. I mean, it would be cool to go to Boston because there's lots of stuff to see there. Lots of historical stuff. I've never been that way.
Never been. Well, I've been to New York, but that's it on that side of the country. So Bill and I driven up the coast, and that was really fun.
I won airline tickets at work one time, and they were anywhere in the U.S., so could not figure out where I wanted to go. I was like, I don't know. Wanted to go up to Maine. Thought about going to Maine. Thought about going here. Thought about going there, and wound up going to Tampa Bay, Florida.
Oh, was that pretty?
I wanted to see the ocean. Went to Tampa Bay and St. Petersburg, and did a lot of sightseeing.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really nice. And I've been to Alaska. I love Alaska. I want to go back. Go back. Nobody lives there.
Yeah.
Bears, eagles.
Yeah.
Like the biggest town there is oh, which one is the biggest now? I can't even think of which is the biggest town. Anchorage. Anchorage is the biggest city in Alaska, and it's not even as big as Tulsa.
Oh, really? Well,
It's pretty small. Port your cousin Chastity's cousin lives in Port Charlotte, Florida, about 45 minutes south of Tampa. Yeah, we just went. It was really kind of cool. I mean, just the bridges going over the ocean was just like, wow. It was kind of neat because you
that
have
was,
to drive from Tampa over to St. Petersburg, and it was kind of cool. And in Alaska, like Juneau has, it's like a little island. You can't get to it unless your boat or you ferry across.
yeah. Yeah, that would be really fun. I would like that. I've been on a ferry across from Washington to Victoria, Canada, and that was a crazy ride. But yeah,
Was it rough?
it was really rough. Yeah. On the way back, I don't think it was as bad, but we must have been like in a little bit of a storm or something on the way over there.
Oh,
And it seemed like it took a long time to get over, like an hour or so to get across. I don't remember exactly, but I'll have to look that up and see. But yeah, there's so much to see in this country. There's so many beautiful places and interesting history, and it's vast and varied all over the place.
yeah. Yeah, like coming to Arizona, it's like the mountainside just was. And I've been to Phoenix, a few times, and
Yeah,
been to Flagstaff, and so
yeah.
I'd seen it before.
The mountains covered with saguaro cactuses, I think, is a very interesting perspective.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but Tombstone was fun. It was fun to go there.
yeah,
Dusty, but it was fun.
yes, yeah, yeah. It is. It is a fun place, and I'm glad you and Bill took a couple of tours that you guys did too. I think that was good.
Yeah, I like it because it's got a little bit of commercial stuff in it, but it's not commercialized like a lot of places are. That's what
Yeah,
that's really nice. So, and maybe in the spring I can get Lynn because it's what he always wants to go see Tombstone. He's talked about that before. He's lived in California. He lived in Hawaii. So, and he's lived in Texas.
yeah. When he comes here, we'll have to go to the town of Tombstone, but go to the Mescal movie set also where they filmed Tombstone, the movie Tombstone. So we'll have to do both of those things because I know that's something Bill would love to do is go to the movie set also. So we'll have to save that up for when Lynn comes back with you.
Yeah, I got to start planning it
Yeah.
because you don't want to come when it's really hot.
No. You don't want to be here when it's too windy, and you don't want to be here when it's too hot. And so I think usually fall is pretty good time of year, but you also don't want to be here when the snakes are still out. So there's like this window of opportunity.
Well, Bill says it's here too. He doesn't want to come to Oklahoma when it's really, really cold,
Yeah.
or when they have high winds, or there's a chance of tornadoes.
Yeah. So that's like a day, right?
Well, there might be 1 or 2 days we might get it in. Nothing here is too far away. I mean, like down in southeast Oklahoma, it's about 4 hours. It's mountainy and it's really pretty down there. but Oklahoma City's only an hour from here, hour and a half. But there's not really a whole lot to see in Oklahoma City. But if you go outside Oklahoma City, there is like, and the Panhandle's quite a ways from here. But you know, if you come to Oklahoma, you should go see the Oklahoma City Bombing Memorial. It's really, it's amazing. Yeah, you used to could walk up to the chairs and look at them. They have the 168 chairs for every victim. And you used to could walk up to the chairs and look at them, but now, you know, it started getting kind of tore up, so they won't let you walk up there. It's all kind of chained off now. But inside the building, part of the museum is in the part of the building that was standing after the bombing.
Wow.
And the firemen wrote on the walls with spray paint, and they still have some of that. And then like New York sent a fire truck here, and we still have, and the fire truck is still here. It's in there. And when you go in, you hear part of the recording where you can hear the first part of the bombing go off. Wow. That really got me at first. I was like, and it turns the lights off and they come right back on. And I was like, oh my God, get me out of here.
That would be scary. Yeah.
It'd be like going to the World Trade Center. I mean, it's just, it's, everybody needs to go see it.
Yeah, I would like
it is in the Appalachian Mountains. Yeah, but you're not that far from the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, through Georgia. I want to go to Alabama and go to the Redneck Riviera. It's on that. It's on that side of the ocean, and it's just this ways from I think it's parts of Texas. It goes through. It goes all the way to Florida, so it goes along that coast. It's just an area, and they call it the Redneck Riviera. And there's houses, and there's houseboats you can rent, and there's all these places you can stay.
What kind of businesses are down there?
Huh?
What kind of businesses are down there? Are they just whatever? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Everybody's like, "Where's the Redneck Riviera?" Down on the ocean.
For some reason, I've always wanted to go to Galveston, and I know it's like a refinery town, right?
Well, they have the park on the ocean.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So we were going to go a few years ago. That's how I got to go to Tennessee. That's a long story. So we had reservations in Galveston to take my mom to see the ocean because she's never seen the ocean. Well, we were going to Galveston and going to that park. Then Hurricane Barry couldn't decide which way he was going to go. So we had to cancel our reservations in Galveston, and we went to Tennessee because she always wanted to go see Graceland. And so that's how we wound up there. It was still a fun trip. It was 4 years ago today. It popped up on my Facebook. We left 4 years ago today.
Yeah, for some reason I've always just wanted to go to Galveston. I've been to down to Corpus Christi and South Padre Island, but I've never been further east than that. So someday I'm going to do that. But I think that my favorite town in California along the coast is Santa Barbara. I really love Santa Barbara. I would like to go back and spend more time there, but it's in California.
Nobody wants to go to California now.
I have to go to California to get to Santa Barbara. But maybe someday I will.
Maybe it'll get better there.
Yeah. There's another little town, Carmel by the Sea, that's really cute. It's very small.
I've heard about that.
Really cute. Yeah, and it's a little bit. I think it's north of Santa Barbara, but yeah, it's a very pretty area. Anywhere from Santa Barbara north is just absolutely gorgeous, and then gets into the giant redwoods and stuff. And I have a cousin that lives up in Redwood Country and Crescent City, and just those trees are amazing. Amazing.
I seen pictures of them. It would be so cool to go there.
Yeah. Muir Woods, that's north of San Francisco, just a little ways out of San Francisco. If you ever get the chance to go there, it is a magical place. And John Muir, that was a naturalist, he, um, I don't know why his name is on it. I haven't researched that, but it's a beautiful, beautiful park.
We have some historical stuff here, but mostly it's lakes and scenery here. You know, we go down the mountains, down to Talamina Drive in the mountains, and it's very pretty. That drive is real pretty. It goes all the way from Poto, which is Poto's about hour and a half from here, and it goes all the way to Mena, Arkansas. So Mena, Arkansas is where they filmed the movie about Bigfoot, Legend of Boggy Creek.
Oh, I need to watch that.
Yeah, I was telling Bill about that when I was out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a cool little town. There's not hardly anything there, but if you go out, it's real swampy. It's just like what Bigfoot would be in.
To keep cool, right?
Yeah, down in the swamp.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I believe in Bigfoot, but
anything's possible.
They went down there. Some of the Bigfoot. My eyes are itching. The Bigfoot explorers or whatever they are went to Southeast Oklahoma, and so part of that goes into Mena, Arkansas, and it's never that cold down there. It gets cold, but not real cold. There was an ice storm.
Oh, yeah, special times. Yeah, we've had. I think there's been 2 or 3 movies filmed here. The Albert Brooks movie Lost in America that I think was in the early 80s. They filmed a little bit of a section here in town. So.
Well, they filmed Tulsa King in Tulsa, but the new one is not going to be filmed in Tulsa.
And I think they do that quite a bit with series, right? Where they'll get like established in a town and then they can just like recreate everything.
Yeah, they recreated Pawhuska. Yes, Pawnee. They recreated the whole town to look like from the 30s for the Killers of the Flower Moon. Got old cars, built the things in front of the buildings, and filmed that movie there. And then now they're filming the new Twister, which I think it's in Norman because that's where the National Weather Service is.
Huh.
I don't know. Oklahoma's had quite a few movies filmed here.
Yeah. We should have more here because it's such pretty scenery and the skies are always really pretty on film. So.
Yeah.
But my sister works on movies in New Mexico, and New Mexico skies are absolutely gorgeous too. And where she is, there's a little higher altitude, and so that it's not as hot, and they have more of that crisp, closer to the sun kind of show on the movie. But
I don't know. I think it's cheaper here to film things sometimes.
Yeah, I think New Mexico is way cheaper too than LA.
Yeah. That's the big draw.
Mm-hmm.
It's cheaper.
Yeah,
but we go a lot to Arkansas to explore different things in Arkansas. I love Eureka Springs. Did the article on that one. That article didn't do too bad, but
yeah, that one did good.
It did all right. That was my first article.
Yeah, I don't think that my article on Tombstone has done very much either, but we'll see. Maybe over time it'll
pick up.
It'll pick up, gain some visitors, but Never know. I just keep writing.
I'm just sticking with food. That seems to
Yeah.
be the thing that I'm
Yeah.
having the most luck with.
Are you have you put your recipes and your links in the videos
The
or in the
recipes
description?
and
Yeah. Like
what?
when you write an article on Newsbreak, do you take that whole article and put it into your description box on your YouTube video?
Yes. I put my link on there, not to that specific article, but just my news break. Yeah, I need to
Mm,
start doing that. Probably, maybe that might help.
yeah.
And I've been doing it on my website. So I take every article and video I do. I write an article on my. I usually use whatever article I use for Newsbreak and do it on my spread
Hmm.
on um, my website, and then I link everything to it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much traffic that's getting. I just got it rebuilt, so we'll see how how I'm doing with that.
Yeah. That's um always.
But you've done real good changing your whole YouTube. You you got a lot of followers in a short time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that this is just an um you know, I hope that it's not just right now that more people do start following this way of eating, but I know a lot of people are learning about it right now. So
Yeah, it's trending really well.
yeah, I just
Yeah,
need some
I
time
can't.
to edit more videos. I need
Let's.
to edit.
I talked to her. I said, okay, we could maybe we could do keto instead of just the carnivore. I'm not giving up ice cream.
Well,
I
even if
gave
you
up.
just
I gave up tobacco. I'm not giving up ice cream too.
if you go in that direction, like if you go towards keto, not necessarily just jump right in, but lean towards it. that's, that's better. That's even better. But I'm just like hearing all the effects of people eating such high processed food and how it's really so changing our lives, like all of these kids that are affected by diabetes and by all the hormones that are in soy and how much soy is in everything and affected by the seed oils, and it's just crazy. We're just being poisoned by our food. And going towards keto, you eat more of the natural, more of the whole foods and more of the more quality beef and cheeses and stuff like that, and just carnivore is, I think, requires a different kind of like a mindset than keto does, like
Hmm.
keto's a little bit easier to slide into. Carnivore is like you have to change your mind about a lot of things, which I'm still trying to learn on that too. But yeah, carnivore is pretty intense. And there's some people that do the lion diet, which is just steak and salt and water. And I'm not that
Oh
disciplined.
gosh, I could not live with. I'm not
No,
even. I'm not a huge steak person.
yeah,
I like it, but I'm not like. It's not something I love. You know.
I I prefer ground beef over steak most of the time, unless I
Yeah,
have like a tenderloin, and then that tenderloin's really good.
we
But
bought grass fed beef for the first time the other day. It's pure grass fed, and it's really good.
yeah,
We really
very
like
different
it.
flavor. But yeah, we like sometimes we'll switch back and forth and get maybe a package of hamburger at the grocery store, if we need something for that night. And it's amazing how much the flavor is different from the grass fed
Hmm.
beef.
Yeah. So we were buying meat at the meat market here, but they got new owners and they changed all of their meat to their butcher or whoever they get their beef from, not the butcher, but whoever they get their beef from. And it's not as good as it was.
Huh.
So Aldi's had this ground beef that's grass fed, organic grass fed, and we bought some of it to try, and it was really good. So we'll probably maybe not be going back to the meat place again, because the last time I bought it, it was not didn't have a good taste like it used to. It had lots of grease and water, and it was the 80/20,
Oh,
and it
wow.
still was just like
Yeah.
whatever you guys did, it's not
Yeah.
good. So
A friend of mine has cows, and I bought into a quarter of the side of beef, or all 4 sides, I guess. So we'll be getting that. That'll be really neat. So here in a couple months, we'll have to clean out our freezer, make more space for that.
yeah.
I told her I wanted all the bacon
Definitely bacon.
from the cow.
Everything's better with bacon. We do. We have a lot of ham too. We like ham steaks.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty good. And
Yeah.
sausage every once in a while. And I don't really like smoked sausage that well. It's okay once in a while. But when I did the fried bologna with you the other day, he went in there and made a big sandwich. And that
cool.
was dinner.
Good.
I haven't had this in a long time.
Yeah, I was telling my coworker about smoked bologna, and he's never made it either. So
really, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, you guys need to try it. Just get one of them big bologna, like it's usually 5 pounds.
He says that one of the grocery stores here sells it. So
Yeah, they usually sell it. We get it when we go to the barbecue place. Of all things, well, we get the sliced brisket, and then we get bologna, and sometimes we'll get the pulled pork, and sometimes we'll get the chicken. They're real good. They smoke it.
yeah, we've got to try that now.
Yeah,
Well,
you should try the smoked. Yeah,
the bologna would be nice to have on hand. Just if you need something quick, it would be nice to have on hand. But
I need to make some more jerky. That ham jerky was really easy, and it was pretty good.
yeah, I need to make some more too, different cuts of meat, and see what I can come up with. Because we bought a few different kinds of jerky lately, and they have so many additives in them. Just crazy amount of ingredients. So
Yeah,
to do it with minimum.
yeah. You make your own. You have to keep it in the refrigerator. It's not
Yeah.
gonna probably stay good long.
But there were a couple of those doTERRA oil blends that I tried on that other jerky that we really liked, and so I think it was the Italian one that we liked the best. So we'll use that again.
I had those the balsamic oils and stuff that you bought for me in Arizona.
Oh yeah. Have you tried them yet?
Nope, not yet. I'm waiting. I'm holding out for something really good.
Well, I wonder if you could like marinate some meat in there to make jerky.
Yeah, I seen it. I have I can't remember which one, not the lemon. I think it's just what was that, balsamic? It was really good, but it's a balsamic vinegar. Marinate some of the ham in it. I can't remember what it had in it, but it was Italian blend, I think. Try it.
Yeah, there were so many. We tried so many. I don't know.
Every time I go to one of those places, it's so hard to decide which one I want. Then I get all the little ones, and then I hoard them forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Did I get you a blueberry balsamic and lime?
I think I got a lemon one. Let me go. I'm gonna go get them real quick. I'll step
Okay. I'll stay here and entertain everybody while she's gone. So what would you like me to sing? Oh, sorry, I can't see the comment. So I'll just have to choose. Not really, I'm not going to sing. I wouldn't do that. But I hope everybody's doing good today. I hope it'll be
Okay, I got mostly sweet ones.
Sweet
I got
one.
this espresso one.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the espresso balsamic, but I got the lemon infused oil, the pomegranate balsamic, and the coconut white balsamic.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember the pomegranate one. That one was really good.
It was. The espresso one was good. The coconut was yummy.
Yeah, that coconut's really good.
It was so good.
And it blends well with so many things.
Well, it shows we have 3 people. Well, now we only have 1.
Okay. Yeah.
So I guess let me get this call real quick.
Okay.
Hello.
So here I am again. Have you guys seen that Jim's Kitchen is doing a lasagna collaboration? He just sent me a reminder.
Every time he goes to the grocery store, he has lots of questions.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that thing on Facebook of I sent my husband to the grocery store and then turned off my phone because he needs to learn independence.
Yeah. Figure something out. But yeah, since we have 2 people, so I guess Chastity, you want the coffee cup? I got your address. I still have it.
So I was saying that Jim's Kitchen lasagna collaboration is on July 29th. Post it at 12 p.m. Pacific time.
And Chastity, you're doing it too, huh, Chastity? She's doing her lasagna. So
Okay.
you're going to post ours together, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to edit a separate version for you to post?
I guess I can post it. We can do that, can't we?
Yeah.
You can post it on your.
We can't post the exact same video, but I can edit mine a little. I can edit it a little bit different so you can post it.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I'll post mine too.
Yeah, I need to get that edited.
Yeah, we haven't done a video. Any. What was our last collaboration? Was it the jerky? It was jerky.
Yeah, the challenge.
Yeah. We haven't done any challenges lately.
I know. I need to think up something that would go into the carnivore thing. Let me see what I can figure out.
I think the funnest one was the dessert one. We did Valentine's.
Yeah, that was
conversation fun. Hearts and
yeah. We can do something.
The keto one was pretty good too. We had a lot of people that got into that one.
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
So I guess I better get off of here. I have to go to work in a little while.
Okay.
We have a Navy ball tonight, so we are going to be busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had it was for returning warrior, anyway, it's for Navy, people from the Navy returning back to being out. And they had a workshop yesterday, and they have a ball party thing, banquet thing tonight. So we'll be busy. All of them all in their little uniforms coming around because they're still wearing their uniforms.
Cool.
So kind of cool to see them all. I'm excited. We've had them before, so it's fun. Okay, well, I have your address, Chastity. You can get with Jesse to get your orange oil.
Yep.
Now I gotta look at doTERRA and
get some of that Correctex. That's good stuff too. I really like having that in my emergency.
What is it?
That Correctex that I sent you a picture of the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Like camphophonique kind of.
Yeah.
It's something that I keep like in my emergency kit. It's really good.
I need a couple more oils. I have my lavender and I use my MediPower a lot. I use it in water a lot. I've
been using a lot of lemon, and that's really nice.
I'll probably get a lemon I need the lemon. I have my lavender. I like lavender and lemon together.
Yeah, me too. And Air X Air X is another oil blend that I really like a lot. I think you'd probably like the On Guard too.
What's the On Guard for?
That's they have a lot of different products in the On Guard. They have toothpaste and the spray and oh my gosh, I don't know what all is in it. Oil and I think that they might have like some laundry soap too. But
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I looked at that. I'm gonna go look at their supplements.
yeah,
I need to order some new supplements anyway.
yeah,
Need to not forget to take my pills.
Yeah.
Supplements.
Yeah.
I have to start putting it on my phone maybe.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do.
Alarm.
A lot of stuff
Don't
like
forget.
That. Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, I will get you a coffee cup, Chastity. And hope we can see everybody again. We'll try to do them more. So we were doing lives and people were starting to come and then I got too busy.
Me too. Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, I have to go to work. So I will talk to you guys later.
Have fun at work. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.